But you're tuned to the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast with your brother Oh God and Sam Ant going in today. Now, your boy Young Thug Sam Ant posted up a picture earlier today on his Instagram and Twitter, and it appears to be showing him in the hospital. He had one of the hospital wristbands on there. DJ Academics reposted this as well, but nobody seems to know what's going on with Young Thug, Sam, man. What do you think about this that came out today? Do you think we should be concerned after seeing this Young Thug picture in the hospital?
No, I wouldn't rush to any major concern. He put it on Instagram. He seems to be okay. It could be a situation of dehydration. He could be any amount of things, constipated. I'm not trying to joke around, but any amount of things when you travel, when you're on the road, when you're constantly hotel to hotel, eating different things. These kind of things happen to people. These kind of things happen to entertainers. I think we'll hear in a couple of days that he's out. I don't know what his situation is with the whole culture and the young boy culture. I don't know if that would have anything to do with it. I don't know.
Right.
We didn't hear any reports that he had any seizures and he was rushed in an ambulance.
Right.
He could have just admitted himself. And this is why I'm thinking, and I ain't no doctor, but like dehydration, maybe grabbing some fluids and getting up out of there.
Yeah. I mean, it could be a number of things right now. They're saying that he's going to be in there, I guess, for a few days now. But
oh shit, that ain't fluids. What's wrong with him?
I mean, he did get surgery for something, but they're not saying what. But they said at the time span he'll remain in the hospital. So we shall see. I don't think we don't want to jump to conclusions. The easy thing to do is for people to say, "Oh man, he's perked out, leaned out. He has seizures. He's in there. He got to get." Yeah, people can always jump there. I won't jump there with him. I don't know his personal lifestyle. I don't listen to his music enough to say if he even speaks about it too much. I'm sure the people in the comments going to tell me, "Oh yeah, he rap about this and that." But shout out to Young Thug, man. Wish him much success in his career. That's pretty much all with that, man.
Yeah, and I haven't really listened to any of his music either, but all the features that I've heard, he's been dope.
Yeah, dope.
I'll give the brother a chance, man. I don't want to see nothing happen to him. Of course not. Hopefully he recovers well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, man. So let's talk about this today, Sam, man. I think this is a good transition to jump into Meek Mill. Pretty much put up this tweet today, and it has everybody in the industry talking. A few weeks ago, he put something up similar, but I want to read this, for the people so we can rap about this. Now, Meek Mill put up, what's up with all these different races? Men got all these young black kids in slave contracts in the music business. Come get with us. You need help fixing your situation. Dream Chasers, Rock Nation. Then he goes on, it's literally stealing. Now we found something we can get rich off, pretty much insinuating that these young black Spanish minority kids are signing all these slave contracts with these record companies and getting beat. What do you think about this, man? And
I don't know what I think about it. Now, I'm a Meek guy. I'm a Meek fan.
Definitely.
I support Meek. I supported him through the ups, through the downs, right up the street. I fuck with Meek heavy. But I don't get this. I don't understand what it means. I would love for him to elaborate more on why Rock Nation or Dream Chasers, being a label in themselves, in their own right, would be a better situation for an artist to sign with them as opposed to signing to these other labels, and as opposed to even staying independent and doing it on their own. Sell me on why Rock Nation, sell me on why Dream Chasers is a better avenue than Roddy Ricch or somebody like that doing it on their own through these various medias, getting their own fan base and pushing this engine on their own. Sell me on that, and then I'm listening. Until then, when I hear label, when I hear sign, I've never had any good thing come out of a sign.
Right.
Nothing.
I think, in my opinion, I think that obviously independent will be the best way to go no matter what. Like, if you can get yourself, get so hot, like a Little Nas X at a point in time where venues and everything, they want you all over the world and you're doing shows and you're just getting bigger and bigger. That's the perfect way to go. But I think with Rock Nation, I think the allure is a lot of the opportunities that they have lined up. It's the same thing as those, like you say, the label. Oh, if I sign with Universal or RCA, they could get me here. It's the same exact thing with Rock Nation. When you got people like Yo Gotti, Moneybagg Yo, Meg Thee Stallion, these people up and coming in the game, they say, "Oh, nah, I want to go to a different stage." Meek Mill, I want to go to a different. I got the possibility to cross this threshold to making a few million to making maybe hundreds of millions, at some point, because I'm gonna get more exposure in these different areas, and possibly the contract situations are better with Rock Nation. I don't know. We need more clarification, on that. You know what I mean? At the end of the day,
I was always told, and I've broken this law a couple times. Don't ever sign with an artist. Don't sign a deal with an artist. And Jay-Z,
break it down now. Why?
Because what are they going to give you? What money are they going to give you? It's almost like going through a middleman. So why would you want your product cut in half before you even receive it?
Right.
You want it whole. You want it nice. It's your work.
Right.
And then you don't know if there's any ramifications of that bread being split between not only you, but pieces involved within that major label. Right. So it's almost like low-hanging fruit you're grabbing. And it's like, damn, I done did the work, but I did the work to get a deal for the entire team. Damn, my bad.
Right.
T'Challa. I did this for everyone else.
Right.
And I cut my product 3 or 4 ways. Now I'm diluted my own product when I could have been selling it out of my trunk and getting that Blue Magic raw and making all the money.
Yeah. That's I don't know. We would love to talk to people like Meek Mill or Jay-Z on, how, what they're doing over there is better. It'll remain to be seen. If we start hearing people come out of Rock Nation claiming foul play and claiming this and claiming that, then we'll know. But it looks like to me that Rock Nation is definitely the place to be.
Yeah, they turn it
for whatever reason.
Yeah,
I
ain't mad at anybody that signed over there until we hear otherwise. Until we start getting stories 10 years later that they was tearing people up out of deals and knocking off for money. I don't even want to say the words I want to say because I would like to put something up. You know what I mean? But we'll see.
Yeah, definitely. So shout out to Meek, man, and he's doing some positive things right now, as we know. Super Bowl weekend is coming up. I'm sure he'll be doing a lot of shows down there. But one thing we said we'll be looking at is the Super Bowl halftime. We had this whole controversy with Jay-Z and him pretty much joining up with the NFL to make social change at halftime, using a halftime show, using that platform. So we definitely look to see exactly what Jay-Z rolls out for the Super Bowl halftime show this year.
I don't give a damn about the halftime show, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, God, you don't care about the halftime
Everybody
show.
watches the halftime
no, you
show.
Don't.
Some people watch it just for the
don't.
halftime. Not me. I'm saying some people
so
do.
You lying like a motherfucker. You go blaze for the 30
I don't care
minutes
about it.
after that show. And that's the thing, man. That's almost why I was like a slap in the face back in August when we heard it was about to be the halftime show. Because Jay-Z know good and goddamn well don't nobody watch the halftime show. What's going to happen there that's going to have eyes on it? Right. The mainstream media will talk about it on ABC Good Morning America for 15 minutes. All the radio headlines, we may talk about it 15 minutes and then it's gone.
So you don't think that Jay-Z going to do anything is what you're saying?
I don't know. Not this round.
Man.
Not this round.
What, next year?
I don't know how long the deal is, but not this round.
I would really like to see, though, man, to be honest. I do want to see one of these dudes go for an NFL team, man. Whether it be Diddy, Jay-Z. I think Larry Fitzgerald, he bought a stake, and I forget, maybe the Phoenix Suns, if I'm not mistaken. But
okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense like somewhere in Arizona.
Right. So, but yeah, I would like to see one of these brothers, take a step up and do that. You see that happening anytime soon? Jay-Z.
In the NFL?
Diddy? Yeah.
No.
The good old boys club. I mean,
you got to get in there. And who's going to go out for you to get in?
Right.
I don't know. If Snyder don't get his shit together, I would love to see that, but I don't see it. Like, it's too much money. Even the worst of the worst is making bread. They ain't leaving that, man.
And then it's like, are you going to be good at it? Just because you get a team don't mean, I'm not saying that he could be great at it, but I'm just saying just because you buy a team don't mean you're going to put the right people in place, like hiring the right GM, the coaching staff, and getting the right talent evaluator. Don't mean that just because you buy a team. Right. There's a lot of stuff that goes there. You got to know sports, you got to know football, and you got to even better put the right people in place to get the job done. Maybe he is doing that, I guess, with Rock Nation and music, but sports is a whole nother animal.
And you see, man, in a lot of these sports, in particular football, they're passed down the generation. You see Stephen Jones, Al Davis, a lot of these owners. The mayor is out in New York. Mm-hmm. You got the Hunts out in KC.
Yep.
Who's out in the Rooneys out in Pittsburgh. They passing these Jones down from generation to generation. There ain't no way to get up in there like it is the NBA or even MLB. They do the same thing. They passing them down generation to generation. So It's not going to
too
be
valuable.
easy, but
Yeah.
we got to start with GMs, get them big enough, build enough. And then when there is a crack, there is something open,
Yeah.
like you've seen the GM in Jacksonville grab something, or if there's a new franchise that'll pop up, because I do see in the next 10 years, if the NFL continue to go where they go, there'll be another franchise, there'll be another sports team in one of these various areas. Buy for one of those quick. Get your name in the stake, win that bid, and that's how we'll start. But they're not going to get a team that's already out there. I doubt it.